And go where the pros go.
If you are a food connoisseur, you're going to be very happy this morning because guess where we have traveled? We are back in Dade County. I'm sure you've been waiting for it because this morning we are at the Canyon Grill talking with Johnny and Jessica Holland and their daughter Olivia. Thanks for welcoming us in.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
You're very kind because you're a dinner-only restaurant, so you let us come in before opening hours, really, so we appreciate that.
Well, like I said, we appreciate you coming up.
But your dining rooms, plural, are about to be full of people because since you are, Johnny, dinner only, you combine that with your reputation, you're always packing a full house around here.
Yeah, we have a lot of guests coming in, local, and we have people coming from, different cities from, Birmingham, Nashville, Atlanta, things like that.
That's become a true Dade County fact. We've been coming here now for a few months, and all the different businesses that we talk to are very quick to celebrate the fact that locals always are going to have a proverbial seat at the table, but people are traveling internationally even to come here and soak in the views and the welcome atmosphere. You, however, are not local. Not originally.
I'm
You're
not
Bledsoe,
local, no.
born
Yeah,
and raised.
I came from Bledsoe County, moved down here in '98. That's right.
But you feel like this restaurant is really where you grew up. You began working here when
That's
you
right.
were just 20 years old.
Yeah, I started, like I said, '98. This is the first place I found when I came down. It was, one of those things that just happened, and been here since. It's been great.
There's a lot of history here, I think, in a way, Jessica. I won't be able to get this right exactly, but for one thing, here we are in the summer. In the summer months, the produce comes from your family farm to a large degree.
It does. They have about 2 acres that they plow and they put in. Actually, she helped dig about 40 holes for shishito peppers and tomatoes and so okra. So a lot of our produce in the summertime especially comes from the family farm.
Part of the history that's here, and you'll have to tell me the story, Johnny, but there's something very special about the grill that you use. Is that right?
That's
the way
right.
you cook.
Yeah, that's right. It's a wood-burning grill, and Lawton Haygood, he invented that back, around the time I first started. He had started working on an upgrade of something he had started back, I believe, in the 70s, and he decided to improve that concept. I believe it was in the late 90s when he started that, and he spent countless hours. I remember him coming up here at all hours of the day and night, tweaking the math and the angles and things like that. And the idea was to make it where it was efficient for the back, as far as like it's stainless steel for cleaning. It looks really sharp. The thickness of the grates, things like that, and safety, because the other grill that he had, it would burn. I mean, if you touched the sides, it was extremely hot, so it would burn you. So the air gaps and things that he put on there really improved that, and it's a great thing to cook on.
So the original one that so many restaurants now utilize
That's right.
was in your kitchen.
That's right.
That's a
Matter of
pretty
fact, we
cool-
still got the original back there.
That's just a pretty cool piece of history.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll name drop a little bit. You
Okay.
can name drop, and then I'll name drop. Fair?
Okay.
You mentioned Lawton Haygood. Chattanooga, too, has grown and changed. People have moved in from all different parts of the country, so they might not know the name. They might know some of Lawton's restaurants.
Right.
Boathouse is one. Sugar's Ribs is one.
That's right. Sidetrack.
But this was his first baby, right?
Yeah.
But
This was the start here in Dade County. This was the start, and that was led to his success in other places to be able to move to Chattanooga and create some of the best restaurants around.
So now it's my turn to name drop, and I don't think she'll get mad at me. If she does, it's too late now because here goes. But Cindy Sexton, for years and years, this was her favorite restaurant to come. I don't think her taste buds have changed that much over the years, but people travel to you no matter what part of town you live in.
That's right.
You are intended to be destination dining.
Yeah, and we really appreciate the people that consider us, and because there's so many places in between here and other cities that they could stop in and enjoy. But we appreciate and realize how special that is. That people are willing to travel up here to visit with us and enjoy our food.
Is part of the reason they come, Jessica, that you're always consistently great? Do you change the menu around a lot, or do you try to keep those fan favorites always there?
I think the majority of our menu stays the same, and that's part of what Lawton and Karen started, and then him being here along the whole time basically, keeping the consistency. But that comes down to training as well. So He's always been such a strong leader here. Always kept everything consistent, making sure training is done properly. And we don't train for just a few days, we train for months on something. So, and bringing in new dishes, we're working on some new things now, but we'll work on it for a while and until it's exactly right, and then you can make it the same way every time. But that's because of him, really.
That's the quality control.
Yep.
Good dining is intended to be a lingering time, right? You want it to be a fun experience when you come out to eat, and good conversation. You can't have good conversation without good atmosphere and without comfortable seating. So can I please give you a round of applause for how comfortable it is
Thank you.
to eat here.
Thank
And
you.
I love the closeness you have with the different tables, because you don't feel isolated, but you're not completely on top of each other. But it's always full.
I feel like we've, it's fine dining food and it's fine dining service, but we're next to a state park, we're in a great community of all kinds of different things, and we don't feel like you should have to dress up to come have a good meal. You can dress up if you want to, we have a lot of people that do. But if you come in your hiking clothes, that's fine too. We welcome everyone, it's not, you should be able to have a nice meal and not be uncomfortable with.
I don't like to feel stuffy when I go out
Right.
and eat. I love the casualness of this place, but still the nice food, the nice service, because we have great people here. And that has been a big deal for us, is the consistency of the people, quality employees, and that's a tough thing. We're in a small town, away from a lot of things. So it is hard to get people here, but when we do get good people here, they do tend to stay, and that's been a big part of our consistency here.
Yeah. I'm very intrigued too how you've involved, and this was done prior to y'all's ownership, I know, but the restaurant just blends in with the scenery, so it doesn't overtake the view, but it
Yeah.
maximizes the view. But then even on your walls, you've brought that view in. Is there a story behind the photography that you have around? Is it locally done?
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is locally done. You may know a little bit more about
It
that.
is.
Karen.
Becky Pennington, that used to work here for a long time. She was Canyon Grill. Like
20
people
plus
knew
years.
her, from the beginning, and she did a lot of the photography and stuff, and some other local artists that she knew also did some of it. So we've had these on the walls since the beginning, and so any kind of redecorating or anything that we might do, we will still keep some classic pieces, because it's very important to keep the classics here and to keep it, how Canyon Grill has always been, but still grow at the same time. We want to grow and,
Yeah.
um,
You do have those frequent flyers, as you mentioned, your regular customers. So in case you're watching and you're one of those and you're thinking, oh, Julie, please ask, are they going to get the catfish back on the menu? Man, you're working hard. You've had
I
a
am working
supply
hard, that's
issue,
right.
but you're going to get it soon.
It's been difficult. Everybody, we use the COVID thing, and that it really has been. That made a huge difference in trying to get certain products, and that's been one of them. But fortunately, I found somebody a company that is working with me to get that supply and have that hopefully consistently. As of right now, it looks like we're going to be consistent.
Great.
It's going to take a little while, but we'll be getting in the next month or so.
Well, not a problem for you, because the menu is full of other fan favorites. And Olivia, you've sat here very patiently. I know you don't have a microphone on, so you'll have to speak up and take it from your dad, I guess. But do you have a favorite thing on the menu?
I have to say that my favorite is the chicken piccata. That is a really good dish.
That is a fan favorite.
it's a good one, yeah.
Should you save room for dessert?
Yes.
And what should you get?
I would say the coconut cake. That's a
You're-
very good one.
You're a girl with good taste buds, for sure.
Those are both our highest sellers when it
It
comes to
is.
dessert, and when it comes to entrees. The chicken piccata is the biggest seller.
Okay.
Everybody loves that.
So I'll race you for a seat at the table. The great thing is, too, they take reservations. There's no reason for you not to be able to come and enjoy at the evening of your choice with the friends and family of your choosing. They're delicious and very comfortable and relaxing environment here. So thanks for welcoming us in.
Thank you.
you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
Have a great summer, Olivia.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp House. Let me show you where the treats are.
Our selection of local products allows the Hemp House to bring a